Hello my lovelies, today I'm going to be reviewing another mineral makeup line, and this is Inika, and they are a natural, beautiful, ethical mineral cosmetic company from Australia. Now, if you're particularly worried about testing on animals or you have very sensitive skin that's prone to breakouts, this line would be great for you because they are 100% certified vegan, as well as certified cruelty free, and most of their products are organic. So it's a great line if you have lots of allergies or you want to eliminate toxic substances from, well, not so much toxic, but anything that may give you a breakout. So I'm going to review some of their things today. Now, the things that I got came in a lovely silk pouch, and enclosed inside is a leaflet about the brand. And I was very surprised to learn that this company actually makes every kind of makeup you would possibly need, unlike other mineral companies that only make eyeshadows and foundations and things like this. In fact, they make mineral foundations, mineral bronzers, mineral setting powders, illuminizers, blushes, as well as a pure organic primer. They also then make eyeshadows, eyeliners, brow pencils, mineral mascara, which is very rare to see, vegan lipsticks and lip liners, 100% vegan brushes, and it tells you all about that in this leaflet. If you purchase a starter kit, which includes their organic primer, 2 colours of foundation, one for summer, one for winter, that you can use like that, or we can use the 2 different colours to custom blend your foundation as your skin shade may change, whether you've been on holiday or just generally throughout the year, and a bronzer. And you also get this CD which tells you about how to apply foundation, and it shows real women and how they use their Inika products, and it goes through everything from foundation, eyeshadow to lips, and transferring day to nighttime looks. It's a very helpful CD if you're starting out in mineral makeup and you're not quite sure how to use it. And you will also get their vegan brush. So I just got sent 1 colour foundation. This is it. It's 8 grams. It comes in a nice package with a sifter as usual. It's very similar to the Bare Minerals packaging. However, this foundation, as far as doesn't say it has SPF, but all their foundations have zinc in them that provide a natural sun protective agent, I suppose. So it doesn't say what kind of SPF it is, but there is some in there. And the shade I got was in Nurture, and it's number 13, and this is actually what I'm wearing on my skin right now. It's a little bit, a touch too dark or yellowish for me, but it works pretty well, and I put on quite a light layer, so it blends in with my skin. It's very nicely pigmented, it does cover a lot of things, it applies evenly and smoothly, and I wore it yesterday as well, and as usual I tested it out at the gym and it had great staying power. The only thing that was a little bit strange, and of course this is personal preference, is that if I tap some out, I don't know if you'll be able to see in the lid. No, it's not really coming up, but this foundation actually has shimmer in it. Now, it's not glitter, it's not chunky or anything like that. You can see it if you look at the powder, and on your face it just gives you a glow. It's the kind of shimmer that bronzers have. So, I'm not sure if it's every single foundation that has it, because I've only tried this one. And on the website I didn't find anything about it. But I mean, it's not an overpowering shimmer, it does give you a glow, but if you look closely you can definitely tell that there is some kind of shimmer on my face. Now, that may look like I just have put a shimmery bronzer on, and I think it looks fine for going out on the weekend. I wouldn't recommend this for an everyday foundation if you are working in an office or something like that, because you don't want to have that permanent glow and look like you're wearing a lot of shimmer, especially if you're wearing a shimmer foundation. It can be a bit too much. That's the only negative. Apart from that, this foundation is great. And it does not contain bismuth, because I know a few people were asking me about the Lily Lolo ones, if they contain bismuth. No, it doesn't contain bismuth. What's it called? I wrote this down. So it doesn't have any fillers, so it doesn't have any talc or bismuth oxychloride. And also, they say that this foundation is a 3-in-1, so it's a foundation, it's a powder, you don't really need a setting powder over it, and a concealer. And if you have to conceal, like, let's pretend I had a blemish here, all you would do, all it says on the CD, is put a little bit extra on your blemish, and then take the kabuki and just buff it out, and it does cover pretty well. I mean, at the moment I don't really have any bad blemishes, so I don't know, but the very area around my nose is quite red because I've had a cold, and it's covered that pretty well, I think. So yeah, it does work really well if you have something like rosacea or acne. It is, here comes another long word, non-comedogenic, which basically means it doesn't clog your pores. They also said that in the video. Also, they recommend using the foundation with the organic primer, which contains organic shea butter and aloe vera, which sounds very nice, but unfortunately I didn't get the chance to test that out. But you can just use moisturizer if you wish. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is the vegan kabuki brush. And this brush is very soft. It has a little handle. It's perfect size for just buffing in your foundation. And they say you should do it in a round motion if you want a really thick coverage. But I've done a video on this before, and I prefer applying downwards. It does take up a lot more time to build a coverage if you do it that way around, but it means that you're not pressing any powder into your pores. Of course, sometimes in the morning I'm just like buffing it on really quickly because I don't have time, but if you do find that your pores can get clogged quite easily, then I would say apply it in a downwards motion. The next thing is I got to use their eyeliner, and this is in Sky. It's a blue. Do a swatch. Ooh, there we go. It's a really nice, pretty sky blue. What I like about it is it has a sharpener in the lid, so that's always very useful. And it's quite nice packaging, but it doesn't have the colour on the top, which I find a bit frustrating sometimes with eyeliners. I like for them to have the colour on the top, because when I put them in my holder and I'm searching through all of them, if you buy a few of this, you're going to get really confused which one's which. So that's the only minus. And it is a very good eyeliner, has good pigmentation. I've used it as a base on my eyeshadow and it's worked really well. It is a touch harder than the liners I'm used to, such as Urban Decay, but that's because those are super soft and creamy, and my personal preference is I like really, really creamy eyeliners that just glide on. But apart from that, it's very good, and it is organic. Next, I'm going to talk about the eyeshadows that I got. I got a sample of Forest Gold, which is number 7. And there it is. It's kind of an old gold colour. Next one I'm going to talk about is a peachy colour. It's called Peach Fetish. I'm just doing a little swatch for you on my hand. There's no primer on this, and as usual with these kinds of eyeshadows, there we go. It's a very neutral colour, so it'll be quite hard to see. I'm actually wearing it as my highlight, and it's a great all over the lid shimmery colour. It reminds me a little bit of Jardiniere from MAC, but it's not as gold, it's more of a pinky peach. The next colour is Burnt Sienna. This is a beautiful rusty reddy brown colour, and I'm wearing that in my crease. Get a little bit out on my hand. It's very, very pretty and shimmery, but you can see it right there. See the shimmer. That's that. The next neutral kind of colour is Coffee Cream, and this is a brownie colour, and I shall swatch that for you as well. This is more of a bronzy brown. It's more of a taupey grey brown, whereas Burnt Sienna is more of a reddish brown. Now I've just put a really light swatch of this, not too much. And of course with the primer these work well. They say that you can use the face primer on the eyes as well, and that helps the colour be more vibrant, as well as the eyeliners as a base, which is what I did. The next colour is probably my favourite that they sent me, and this is what I'm wearing on my lid up to here. It is not terribly pigmented, like you have to put quite on top of the blue eyeliner. It's worked really well, and it's this turquoise aqua colour, which is called Emerald Marine. There it is. It's very pretty. I'm sorry the colours aren't showing up too great, but you can see it's very shimmery, has kind of a green iridescence to it. And the last one is a very pretty shimmery blue called Blue Topaz, and this is the most bright one of them all. Just put it here. See that one pretty well there. Just a bright shimmery blue. So those are the Inika products that I received and I've tried out. So I hope you guys found this video informative, and if you like the look I'm wearing here and want to see how these products apply, and are just interested in seeing the tutorial on this look, please check it out. I shall put the link in the sidebar, and also the link for Inika Cosmetics. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you're having a great week. Bye.